Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the MCW World Heavyweight Championship and is a 3 stages of hell match. The first stage will be competed under standard 1-fall rules. The second stage will be a falls count anywhere match. Our third and final stage, if required, will be a ladder match where the winner will ascend and claim the MCW Championship. Introducing first.
Coming to the ring right now is an 18-year pro, making him the more experienced competitor in this championship match tonight. This is the business Slex, and in those 18 years, he has become not just a 1, but a 2-time MCW champion, with a very large 7-year gap between them. However, it was his second reign that really helped cement his legacy, not only in Australia, but also abroad. In his combined reigns, he has been MCW champion for a staggering 531 days, the second most in MCW history, barely just behind Elliot Sexton's monstrous 559 days. And for him, that phenomenal reign was ended by his opponent here tonight, Adam Brooks. And yes, he did get a rematch. He lost that as well. But that Slex was a highly emotional charged Slex, and he allowed Adam Brooks to pin him. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps Slex would have been able to move on, and he signed with Ring of Honor. But unfortunately for him, although he did get to compete over there on 3 separate occasions, he was forced to return to the country. And you know it is tearing him up inside that he is in Australia and the MCW World Championship does not belong to him.
You know what's crazy? Slex came out, I'm used to seeing him with a title.
He opens up his jacket and is just rippling abs there instead. Ladies and gentlemen, drink in the aura of the GLOAT, the greatest ledge of all time, Adam Brooks. You can taste his confidence entering into this match purely because not only has he defeated Slex once, but he's defeated Slex twice for the MCW World Championship. However, Slex, on an interview on MCW Wired, made a very valid point to Adam Brooks that sometimes to be a great champion, to build your legacy, it's not just about winning the championship, and it's not necessarily about the cliche of, you know, it being harder to retain the championship. It's about consistency. It's about entering the MCW arena, the Thornbury Theatre, night in, night out, defending that championship, sending back all comers and accumulating a long reign over your multiple reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, we know Adam Brooks can beat Slex. We know Slex can beat Adam Brooks, but only one of these men will walk out tonight MCW World Champion. Now, as imagine Slex, 18-year pro. However, Adam Brooks is no slouch. He crawled into the Decade Club
Introducing
just
first,
this year. 11-year pro.
Challenger, hailing from Melbourne, weighing in at 93 kilos. He is a former MCW Tag Team Champion, 2-time MCW Inter-Commonwealth Champion, 2-time MCW World Champion. He is the business Slex!
Every clap of this applause is indeed deserved.
And his opponent, hailing from Dingley and weighing in at 85 kilos. He is a 3-time MCW Tag Team Champion, 4-time MCW Inter-Commonwealth Champion, and he is the current MCW World Heavyweight Champion! The greatest ledge of all time, Adam Brooks!
Indeed, both these men have all held Inter-Commonwealth Tag Team and the World Championship. Both members of the Triple Crown Club here in MCW. And let's be honest, gentlemen, what other match could we have possibly have had to crown the first event back after being a year away? It just had to be between these two. Slex and Adam Brooks, undoubtedly number 1 and number 2. The question is, who's 1 and who's 2? Okay, so we're going to start off 1 fall to a finish, pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. Neither man is going to want to give up the advantage.
Hell no, it's all about momentum in a match like this. You rock a guy once, it's that much easier to get that second win. You get demoralized, you get hurt.
There's collar, elbow tie, both men feeling each other out, but you can see there's a lot of aggression and sort of machismo behind this lockup, just riding each other all around the ring right now.
So much tension between them, so much competition. And we mentioned that the championship obviously is on the line, but there's so much more at stake in this. This match, as much as being a championship match, it's about legacy. It's about standing out and being considered the best that Melbourne City Wrestling has ever put forward. And Slex made some very cogent arguments as to why he's the best. It's not about winning one match. It's not about beating one guy. It's about tenure, longevity. And that is what Slex has.
And also about the next stage of their career. Both men have signed contracts with Ring of Honor. And while Slex has had the opportunity to compete in a Ring of Honor ring, unfortunately Adam Brooks hasn't been able to yet. So you've got to believe that this is also helping to set them up for the future, as well as to leave the legacy when they go on for the rest of Australia to try and follow. Ducks the clothesline. Slex there! Oh!
Very close to that execution. Brooksy scouted it.
Absolutely, he did. Goes for the kick to the side of the head. But look at that. Headlock exchange to head scissors. Both men up again. Headlock takeover. Both men really going for the fundamentals here. These guys are absolute thoroughbred wrestlers. From their initial grapples all the way to their advanced match-ending maneuvers, these guys know everything in that ring, and they execute it with pure excellence.
Think about the battles that these men have had over the years. Through their history here at MCW, they have faced each other in singles competition 4 times. Twice, the victor has been Slex. Twice, the victor has been Adam Brooks. It's literally just almost so even between the two. Couldn't just settle it with one match. We need 3 stages of hell. And they are taking it right to each other from the start.
Well, it all came back to that MCW Wired interview where Slex talked to Adam Brooks about how he hasn't got consistency. And Adam Brooks said, well, that's fine. Let's have 3 matches. Then we can talk about consistency. There's the leg lariat, hooks the inside leg, goes for the cover, and there's the kick out. And Slex going to the outside, completely breaking all of Adam Brooks' momentum. But, oh, hang on a second. Slex turns around. Oh!
I find it fascinating as well, the stages, the different stages that they selected with each other, and that the first stage would be competed under a standard 1 fall to a finish. It really says something about both men, isn't it? That they still want that opportunity to be able to say, I beat you one-on-one squarely in the middle of the ring before it starts to escalate into more violence.
Well, yeah, I think they knew that whoever won that, it was going to turn into a final. The second one, sorry, Crackers, I cut you off there.
No, you're absolutely right. Like, they could have launched into something ridiculous like a tables match, but I think as wrestlers, they both have such respect for the fundamentals of the sport. And it's not just about who can beat the crap out of the other one, who can push the other one off a ladder. They also want to prove who is the best wrestler, not fighter, wrestler. I think that's very important to both of them.
Slides through, and there's the drop kick right to the head of Slex right there. Slex slunk into the corner. Adam Brooks rolls him into the middle, hooks that inside leg, and there's a big kick out by Slex there. Rolls to the outside.
That's really telling, isn't it, right there? Rolling out and getting, first person to try and get some space, try and get a bit of air.
Do you think he's trying to egg Adam Brooks into making a mistake? Because
like that?
He just did. Yeah, it did. Because we know Slex. He is intelligent as he is formidable. But Adam Brooks able to clip him right under the chin there with a drop kick, and Slex just bumping ugly to the outside there.
Well, it also speaks to the fact that both of these men are in for a long night. Even if someone is able to score a very quick
he's
pin.
flying, and Adam Brooks went to wipe him out, but Slex!
Oh my God! Wow.
Backbreaker, and now he's following it up. X-Flex!
Just with the disdain that he just tossed him onto it right there.
I think if we talk about mindsets coming into this match, Slex is definitely the one with the negative energy. He's the one who I think was, so antagonistic towards Brooksy in that interview. He feels he's got more to prove. I think he feels slighted by Brooksy's rise, Brooksy's ascension, and entering into his space as the dominant predator in MCW.
I think Slex is almost hooking that outside leg, trying to go for the goal. I think Slex might actually be angry at himself. I think he accepted his Ring of Honor contract almost like a consolation prize. He's talked about how he was about to fly his entire family, his entire life over there, and then fates changed and he had to make sure that they could stay in Australia. And maybe he's angry at himself that he allowed Adam Brooks to become the MCW World Champion. Goes for the hook of the leg. 2. Meanwhile, for Adam Brooks, that championship is so very important. This is a man who's been heavily inspired by his trainer and good friend, WWE star Buddy Murphy. He wants to prove that he is as good as his friend, that he is as good as his enemies. He wants to prove that he is the best the world over. And meanwhile, we've got Slex there with a suplex, holding him up. The blood just rushing to the head.
What strength and composure there.
Let's talk stats here. I'm of the opinion Slex is the stronger guy in this match.
Well, he's 8 kilos heavier. I think that's a given. And kick of the outside leg there.
He weighed in at 8 kilos heavier. Who knows what he is now?
I was paying attention. Thank you for that, Lindsay. Kick to the side. Meanwhile, and Slex has more experience. He actually has about...
Oh, wait, quick cover here.
Quick cover.
See, and normally I would give speed to Brooksy. Slex is no slouch in that department either.
That wasn't
just
collision.
quick, it was sudden and impactful.
Goes for another cover and a kick out, and Slex is looking around the commentary table, the referee. He's looking frustrated right now. You got to believe that if you want to talk about sort of longevity in the math, being the marathon man, surely Adam Brooks is the marathon man. We've seen him compete in Ironman matches here in MCW.
Well, look, he has a spot of youth experience. There's no doubt about that. But there's got to be a trade-off on that against, time spent in the ring over the years, and that's where Slex has the advantage.
Anyway, Adam Brooks climbing to the top rope here. What is he going? Went for the moonsault.
Scouted. But not that.
Huge pump kick, roaring elbow, and now Adam Brooks.
No.
He's got a reverse DDT, but Slex able to wiggle out.
Oh, wow.
Kick to the side of the head. This really is not pretty. I mean, we talked about this being a wrestling match, but it's degenerating into a fight.
And look, they're not exactly pacing themselves, are they?
Oh! London Bridge DDT. He rolls over, hooks the outside leg. It's tight.
Oh, that was close too. And immediately you see him clutching the back of his neck.
These guys have to wrestle 3 times. Okay, if you wrestle 3 times in one night, that's huge. But you wrestle 3 times back-to-back with no break, and they are doing nothing to conserve their energy. They are hurtling at each other.
I was going to say, I think this is the pride, this is the passion of both men, and it could cost them ultimately in the long run. That ladder match, if we get to it, is going to be exhausting for them. Oh, wait, Slex says in position, execution, but no! Adam Brooks was one step ahead. Oh, Bazaiku knee! Hits it beautifully, and now Adam Brooks, he's got him set up for the suplex. Oh! Right onto the back of the head with the knee, hooks that leg, the official head with Lano!
Both of these guys are determined to get to the second fall as fast as they possibly can. And it could cost them, because by the time, if we make it to the third fall, are these guys going to have the energy to climb a ladder?
Finsbury flop, right over the top. We saw Slex once again rolling to the outside. That must have been the third or fourth time he's done that. And I think Adam Brooks had enough, went for that second suicide dive and got it this time.
I think the first time was to play possum. Second time he seemed to be genuinely out of it. Hang on, going up top here.
Oh, the Sultan of the Swanton, as inspired by his hero, Jeff Hardy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Slex got his knee up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Turns him inside out.
runaway mine train clothesline, picks him up. Oh,
No wasted movement.
brain buster right on the noggin. It's a 2. It's how the smeg did Adam Brooks kick out of that?
I wouldn't have.
I don't think I would have, but then again, I'm a commentator. Flies from the top.
Moonsault.
2, 3. Unbelievable. Did you see the crescent on that?
They're going to have nothing left for the second match.
But it just shows you how much this means. Slex is pulling out all of the stops this early. That's how important the first fall is to get the one-up advantage. It shows you the stakes involved here.
Well, where's Slex going with this now? It's almost like he's trying to figure out, what can I do? Oh, we've seen this before. He's going for that inverted sort of airplane spin into the pile driver, goes for the cover, trying to roll it.
Oh, no, sits on him.
Brooks has got him. Brooks has got him. No, wait. There's the reversal. 2. No, wait. Adam Brooks, both men exchanging pinfall attempts here. Falls through again. Slex with the cover. This is going fast, and either one of these men could get the free count. Oh, double underhook. Where's he going with this? Beautiful. Not seen that before. Oh, close of business.
He's got to close a business.
Close of business.
Oh, he's locked into the middle. Look at the torque on him.
Oh, and Adam Brooks.
Tapped.
He tapped.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the first fall by submission, the business, Slex.
I think the obvious question, Crackerjack, was that a strategic tap out? Did he tap out quick
We
to
now
prevent
move
further
on
injury?
to our second stage, a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I think you raise an excellent point, Andy. Brooksy, maybe he could have stayed in that for a little bit longer. Maybe he could have hung in, but at what cost for the second round?
And have a look right now. Brooks is still feeling it. He's struggling to get to his feet. You see Slex on the outside saying, that's it, I've got one.
Slex is wasting no time digging up the plunder.
Well, I was going to say, we said earlier that this wasn't going to be a fight. This was going to be a wrestling match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has now transitioned into a fight. Slex is elevating this, and you can see now he's got cold, hard steel in the middle of that ring, and I don't know if Adam Brooks has yet recovered. Adam Brooks, oh my God, oh! Swing and a miss, thankfully.
Yeah, this match is officially underway now. Brooksy now using that chair to help him get up.
He's using it like a walking frame. We've only just started the second match.
Oof. Oh, there you go. Shot to the midsection there, and Adam Brooks off the ropes. Oh, the springboard kick right to the head. Oh, God. Slex might have this.
Tombstone.
It's going for the tombstone on the chairs. Oh, my goodness. If he... Oh! We have a new MCW World Champion. 2. Throw.
I thought we were done. Did you see the way the chair curled up to meet his descending skull?
Crackers, you were talking before about how Adam Brooks maybe rationalised with himself during that first fall. The better option was to tap out. Now he has absolutely no choice. Every cover, every submission attempt, he has to find a way, otherwise he will lose that title.
You're right, this match has become sudden death for Brooks at this point. Whereas you think about Slex, he still has another life. He has that ladder match if he's in a position where he's going to take too much damage to be worth holding out.
But the question's got to be asked, what is Slex's strategy now? Is he possibly going to try and play it a little bit safer, knowing that he's got that extra fall in his back pocket?
It doesn't feel like he's playing it safer.
Well, I was going to say, right, well, certainly not for Adam Brooks' sake. Got to say, I'm feeling a little bit nervous right now.
Incredibly nervous.
I'm just going to slide over to Crackers
If
a
Brooksy
little
falls
bit.
down and kills us all, I want you to know I love you.
Oh, thanks, man. I love you. Anyway, up top now, and it looks like we are going to get the best view of the Super Slex. Wish I had a camera on
right
me.
up top. Right up top.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he held on. He held on.
Oh, no, it's Adam Brooks who held on.
Oh, Jesus.
Both men crash
Jesus.
and burn to the floor.
Adam
Falls
Brooks.
count anywhere, boys.
Oh, my
Get
God.
anywhere. This could be it now.
I cannot see. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got a better view of it at home here.
All I know is Adam Brooks, with that surge of adrenaline, was able to stay conscious for that moment longer so he can force Slex over the top rope to the outside.
I think if one man had just accidentally fallen on the other, we could have another fall here. But they clearly have landed separately.
But it's all right. Thankfully, the most powerful man in the universe, Edwin Lay, the official whose hand awards and takes championships away from men, he is there to count the free count for the most prestigious championship in Australian wrestling.
Both men are still down right now. Such a horrific fall. You would have seen it on our replay screens here. I can see that someone's stirring. From my vantage point, it's a little bit hard here. The crowd's getting behind both men. All it might take is just for one man to roll over, put a shot. Oh, I can see right now, looks like Brooks getting up. No, Slex first one to his feet.
It looks like both men are up, and you can just see Slex just staring in disbelief at Adam Brooks, unsure how he was able to ride that momentum from that top rope super Slex and end up throwing them both to the outside in that suicidal move. Right now, both men just shooting shots at one another. Follows through, double clothesline. Neither man want to give an inch. Once
Look at
again.
this. They should be ducking these strikes. They should be avoiding these strikes, but they hate each other. They're
Brooks
so
looks like he's
resentful of
wearing
each
them
other.
more.
They're eating these shots instead of avoiding them.
Brooks is definitely coming off second best from the much physically stronger Slex here.
Oh, and Slex slings him up to the top, but Adam Brooks, like a cat, lands on his feet. Oh, might have gone for Meteora there.
Oh,
Wasn't
he's got close to business again. Go for close to business. It'll count out here.
There's no rope break at ringside.
But as you said, Lindsay, this is desperate. He can't just do a strategic tap out.
Where's the
wait, he's
pin?
got it. 2.
Oh,
We were going on the sound there. We actually couldn't see the pinfall attempt. Adam Brooks somehow still surviving this thing.
oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Overhead, belly to belly suplex. And
But you know what? This is a double benefit right now to Adam Brooks. A move like that may incapacitate his opponent and allow him to get a pin. But if he does get that pin, suddenly Slex may have a busted wheel for trying to get up that ladder. A lot of concern from the fans right now. Crackers, I can see you looking gravely at them. What's going through your mind?
All I'm thinking is that it's never fun to hit the guardrail.
I was going to say, when Crackers is looking gravely, it's serious.
Yeah, I'd like to rescind all my big speech about coming out of retirement, if that's okay.
I fantasize about beating them all up. Fit for Slex and Adam Brooks.
Maybe I'll just shut my big mouth.
Well, Adam Brooks looks like he's looking under the ring, and I dread to think what he's planning on bringing out.
Well, whatever he's thinking, chairs aren't enough for what he wants to do to Slex.
What's he got there?
Don't know, not much sign of Slex
That's a
stirring.
table.
Oh, it's a
That's
table.
Thing is, you take a throw like that into the guardrail, it's not just the impact to the guardrail, it's landing upside down on the floor afterwards that can do just as much, if not more damage. And that could be what's keeping Slex down right now, because he doesn't look like he's moved.
Look at Adam Brooks. He's just looks like a rack of pain right now. And it's almost like he's taking all his energy just to set up this ring. This is all about heart and desire right now. Earlier we saw them just eating shots to one another. As you said, Crackerjack, I don't think this is about strategy. This is just about who is the bigger man in the business.
It hasn't been about metering out energy, taking one's time, looking for opportunities. They are just hurling themselves at each other. Far less discretion and care than, frankly, I expected.
I was going to say, this is much less a marathon and more 3 separate sprints. On! And a crash right into the guardrail, and the fans who got their ringside ticket in the opening few minutes when tickets actually went on sale, getting a real great view of the action right now. You know, it has been a hell of a night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen the Women's Championship, the Intercommonwealth Championship, and the Tag Team Championships successfully defended. But right now for Adam Brooks, it is not looking great. If you want to talk about the law of averages, it's certainly favoring Slex. Hooks the outside leg and a kick out there from Adam Brooks.
Well, I think all our champions had so much to prove tonight. Did you sit on your ass for 12 months? Did you rest on your laurels? Did you come back ready for the competitive snake pit that is Melbourne City Wrestling? And imagine if Brooksy The guy who took so long to win this belt, he's the guy who goes out on his first defense post-lockdown.
You know, something that was really interesting there after throwing him into the guardrail, Slex, I reckon instinctually...
Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry, it was looking pretty risky right there. Adam Brooks able to get out of that predicament. I thought he was going to get backdropped onto that steel chair. And Slex now kicks the leg out from underneath him and just stepping on him.
Oh, right on the shoulders there.
Jeez, have a look at Adam Brooks's chest.
That last kick, that felt more about disrespect than winning.
Like that?
Look at that, yeah.
Just kicking the mud in the face of the MCW.
Returning the favor.
Did you see Slex's head just snap back from the momentum of that running drop kick?
Look, I know Slex wants to put this kid in his place. I know he wants to assert his legacy, prove his tenure. But if he starts disrespecting Brooks, he's going to bring more anger out of that kid than I think he wants to deal with.
Oh, wait. Slingshot back! Oh, the chair!
Obliterates the chair!
I think I just heard some kidneys explode. 1, 2, Edwin Lay.
Oh, wow.
Only a 2 count. Slex querying with Edwin Lay there.
Look at that pile of twisted steel that used to be a functional folding chair, turned inside out with Adam Brooks' flesh.
One man so close to reclaiming his championship, one second away from losing it.
You can see Edwin Lay, he was showing some concern, went down to Adam Brooks to check if he was okay to continue. And look at Adam Brooks.
Look at the gashes on his back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Launches into the outside, and Adam Brooks is right in front of us.
Adam Brooks, even if he's not okay to continue, he will never admit that.
Look, I don't think I've ever seen Adam Brooks more broken up like this, and I've seen the man...
Wait,
what do you mean, move?
Get out, get out, get out.
Okay.
Taking the bell with me.
Oh, God, please, no. Oh, this will be it.
All right, it's up to you to catch them, Lindsay. Oh! Reverses it, snap suplex right on the stage there.
Fortune there for Slex. He didn't catch that. But it's a cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count here.
Need to get ready.
Sorry, Lord Andy, it seems like I'm standing on your headset here.
I think we're a bit tentative to move back to our commentary table while these two gladiators are so close to where we want to sit down.
Well, both men are getting into the feed there. God,
they're on just a precipice of danger here. There is so much danger around here. Very sharp drop-offs the stage. The stairs down there.
Oh, wait, off the springboard. Oh my goodness.
Down he goes.
DDT.
Yeah, but also have a look, the elbow of Adam Brooks when he came down with that DDT on the stage cover.
He's got him covered, though. 2, 3, no.
There's such a danger engaging in offense on a surface like that. Even when you're knocking the other guy down, the potential to just clip a bone against that unforgiving wood.
And Adam Brooks using the corner of the ring here just to hold himself up.
Where do you go from here?
I don't know, but Adam, what is Adam Brooks
doing? He is so far away.
No.
He is so far away.
There is absolutely no way.
Oh, look at that, Slex. He knows you cannot hit a moving target.
Oh, jeez.
You're going to get out of there, Lindsay. Get out of there.
Jesus.
Look at that, Slex. He's just moved out of reach. He's goading him.
Oh! Adam Brooks using his own body as a weapon here. And unfortunately, that was the biggest misfire we have seen all evening.
And the cover now. And the cover.
2.
Separation was the saviour there for Slex. He looked gone for all money, but a choice to roll off the stage. Brooks, you wouldn't want to try and jump on the man with all of the debris we've got here at our commentary table. It bought Slex that time to get some space, clear his mind, and dodge the attack.
You know, on the 13th of March, we got Ballroom Brawl, and the man who wins that could very well be challenging one of these men. But after this contest, I don't know how much of a prize that really is. The heart, the desire, the fire. I don't think anyone wants to challenge these two after this.
But you know what? After winning the brawl, what's going to be left of these two? Might be easy pickings.
Indeed, that's one way of putting it.
Is this another table?
Saying earlier, I mean, Adam Brooks looks practically broken right now. And we've seen him fall off 12-foot ladders through tables. I mean, Slex, we say it often that he's been taken to the limit, but I really think Slex has taken him just beyond that limit. Slex is setting up furniture up there and... Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know what the business has found under the ring.
Oh.
It's a ladder.
Well, of course there's one there in case we need a third fall. He's not waiting for that.
Oh, Adam Brooks!
Maybe he should have.
Kicked it right into Slex's face.
I would say that Adam Brooks is the more experienced competitor when it comes to ladder matches, and he knows exactly what to do with a ladder. Drop kick it into your face, the dive and the DDT! Possibly hitting the ladder on the way down, unfortunately due to us vantage
you've
point
got
we
a better
can
view
see.
than us right now.
They certainly hit the guardrail, though I can still see it quivering from the impact.
The man with the best view, Edwin Lay. He's the one that'll decide if there's a pinfall here. Both men up to their feet.
Hang on a second. Adam Brooks is setting the table, but he ain't setting it for dinner. Slex is being served as an entree here. But what has Adam Brooks got in mind?
He's got him right where
Maybe
he wants
off
him.
the apron. Off the top. Oh, gee. No,
I'm having flashbacks. I'm having some nasty flashbacks here to Adam Brooks in ladder matches gone by, where he has dropped the swanton from the top of those ladders. But this time, he'll be able to just pick the pinfall right there and then.
Well, Edwin doesn't want to help him hold the ladder, but he has a duty of care to make sure these wrestlers survive tonight.
Duty of care!
Is there a cover? Have we got a cover?
Wait a minute. Just listen out for the sound of Edwin's steel-like hands smashing the mat.
Brooks is back on his feet. He's
got a cover.
That's it. That's three.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the second fall, Adam Brooks. We now move into the third and final stage of hell. This is a ladder match!
Adam Brooks managed to get his first decision of the three stages, but he threw everything at Slex. He threw everything, even himself. And the question now is, does he still have enough to climb that ladder? But meanwhile, Slex is out cold on the outside.
This is the winner's advantage of a fall. The match restarts quite quickly. Slex, I believe, is still buried in that rubble, and Brooks now has the advantage.
This could be the shortest third fall we've ever seen.
Well, it's 1-1 on the scorecard, but he's the one that's already standing.
But considering what Slex has done to the back of Adam Brooks, have you ever tried climbing a ladder when your lower back feels like it's been exploded with shrapnel?
No.
It's not nice.
It isn't. Look, I mean, this match is Adam Brooks' to win, and he can barely get the ladder up.
That's a heavy industrial ladder right there.
Adam Brooks with the heavy breathing. I can't say I blame him, but at least he has the opportunity to place the ladder precisely under the championship belt, as Slex is still trapped on the outside, having been swantoned by his opponent.
Any movement from him yet.
Oh wait, no, you spoke too soon, Lindsay. Slex is starting to get up. I saw the top of his head come from just over the apron.
Guys, I'm not sure about the placement of this ladder here. Even if he gets to the top, he's going to actually have to reach across by the look of it to grab that championship.
Adam Brooks climbing so very slowly. You notice he's favoring his left leg. He's putting more weight on his right leg to get up there. He's struggling to climb, and Slex is back in here now. And oh no, this is going to be an ugly, ugly fall. But wait, Slex kicked off, and Slex now powerbomb.
Oh no!
I thought Slex was going to powerbomb him, but Adam Brooks able to hit the Hurricanrana. And now the ladder being used as a weapon, and the ladder is just bent silly.
We talked about industrial strength ladders, but it needs to be industrial strength when you have two big bulls like these guys beating the crap out of each other.
Look at the jagged metal sticking out from the side there.
Okay, this is getting incredibly dangerous right now. The reversal there, the forearm shot. Adam Brooks holding himself to his feet, going for the DDT, but no, Slex able to hold him off, and All these men are just stumbling over these shattered ladders. Oh, no. Oh, my God! And that wasn't like some perfectly flat ladder. He just got dropped onto mangled steel.
Look, trust me, mate, there's no good way to land on a ladder, and there's no good way for that ladder to be when you get there.
And look at it, we've seen Adam Brooks hold his back, hold his elbows, hold the side of his head. He has been through an absolute war. And what scares me is I think out of the two, Slex is in the better position to win this contest.
Well, he certainly is after that. And the thing is, we've talked about these guys not really thinking about strategy, but the fact is, we have a finite number of ladders, and if these guys are driven to beat the crap out of each other with them, they may not have one in a good enough condition to climb up and grab that belt.
Well, you see now they're playing tug of war with the ladders. Both men trying to get a hold of the only weapon they can get. Oh, wait a minute, Adam Brooks! Literally climbing the ladder to super kick him in the face. I mean, that was inventive. Adam Brooks, known for his instinctive strategies, and that was as instinctive as it gets.
Look, it was inventive, instinctive, and absolutely necessary. It is do or die right now. Crackers, I know you've been in ladder matches before.
Oh, yeah, not a fan.
But what does it do to your head? Like, when you think of how much extra you need to beat a man down in order to climb up and get that belt. It's not just a 1, 2, 3. It's not a 10 count like a last man standing.
Absolutely. You can just fall on a guy, and if they're sufficiently beaten, they won't kick out for 3 seconds. To climb a ladder when your legs are on fire, when your lungs are burning, when that belt seems impossibly far away.
Now, unfortunately for Adam Brooks, he had to discard of one ladder and retrieve a second ladder from the outside. That first ladder was just so bent out of straight, it wouldn't have been safe for either competitor to try and claim the championship. But unfortunately, in the time it's taken him to bring that ladder into ring, you can see Slex beginning to stir a little bit.
He's stirring, but very slowly. Brooks, he definitely has the advantage here. He's got the ladder up.
Well, he's climbing up the ladder now. Well, he's one step on the ladder. And look at him, so slow. His knees, his back, his arms, everything must burn.
He's in the wrong spot.
The effort of getting up there.
You know what? He's actually lined up the ladder perfectly, you would think. It's right in the middle of the MCW logo, but the belt is not centered. It is not flush in the middle of the ring.
The lighting rig is slightly further forward. Brooksy hasn't considered that. And let me tell you, it's hard to think about stuff like geometry.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness.
Ladder match.
The springboard sidekick off the middle rope. Now that is the agility of a champion. And I think with that impressive maneuver, the fans have possibly flip-flopped to Team Slex.
Yeah, Slex is starting to notice it now.
He's realised what's going on there. Brooksy in his groggy state didn't consider that.
Look, the Bronx cheers from the audience. They're not the one in there after going through 2 grueling falls and now trying to navigate a ladder match.
Oh yeah, you get dropped on a ladder and then you think things about symmetry.
Well, Slex is at the top now and his fingers are grasping.
He's got
the
it.
championship.
Oh, no, he needs that other hand to defend himself.
And you can hear the crowd, they just gasped. They thought they were about to see a new world champion. Adam Brooks, look at him just holding the head and the arm of Slex.
They're clawing at each other, desperate.
You can tell we're at the 11th hour here. You can just sense that something monumentous is going to happen, and one of these men are finally going to walk out MCW World Champion.
And I'd just like to point out in terms of the danger here, that ladder is rated to what, 110, 120 kilos? There's like 160, 170 up there right now. The pressure, the danger that they're both in, that ladder could give at any moment.
Oh, Adam Brooks! He's reaching for his destiny.
Another step,
Another step, but he's like an inch away. And the wolf is still at the door.
It's agonizing.
Oh,
do you attack your enemy, or do you reach for the belt and risk getting hit?
Well, both men just dropped to the bottom of the ladder there. Back to square one, quite literally.
And with
you say square one, but every single time you get knocked down, it's harder to get up.
It's like a -1 then.
-1.
Oh, God, that sounds awful.
With each step going up the ladder as well, it is so much more risk, especially when you're face-to-face
guys,
with your opponent.
1 second. Look at this. Look at this. The burning hatred. They're just shooting at each other. Oh, it's almost like there's an understanding here.
Oh, boy.
They don't want to win without proving truly proving which one is the best.
It's not going to be a mad scramble up a ladder.
No, it's not a race up a ladder. It is a competition to see who is the best that MCW has ever produced.
Oh, now this really is just machismo. The shots are firing both men. And of course, Slex, with that 8-kilo advantage, might be the strongest strider. But maybe at the end of the day, it's all about heart. Look at that. Lefts and rights. Adam Brooks, he can't even raise his arms to defend himself. Oh, spinning clothesline, but no, off the top, and he's going for I would have thought a backslide.
Got him right where he wanted him.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. Kicks the arm. Adam Brooks goes to the kick side of the head.
Didn't get all of that, I feel. Oh, that one did.
Climbing head kick. This is just too... trips him into the... This is long gone past a wrestling match. This is so personal between the two. Adam Brooks with a destroyer. Panama Sunrise Destroyer off the ropes. Slex off.
Jesus. Oh, God.
He went through that table that Brooksy set up earlier.
This is it. This is Slex's chance. But I don't know, all of that just clubbing blows to his head. But these are the moments we were talking about.
Brooksy may have forgotten he set up that table, but Slex either remembered or he didn't care what he landed on when he threw him over the top there.
Might have just been coincidence. A very unhappy one for Adam Brooks. But regardless, it doesn't matter the hows or whys. It all results in Slex in the middle of the ring with a ladder and a championship descending from the top.
He's feeling it now, Slex.
Listen to the fans, they are chanting Slex.
Slex didn't want to walk up and win it easier before, but now I think he's proven himself. If he can make it to that top of the ladder right now, he has proven that he is the best.
Slex is literally 6 steps away from reclaiming his destiny. Look at him.
Brooksy's starting to stir. Brooksy's starting to stir.
Oh, unbelievable.
Slex saw it.
No, Slex, he didn't have the ladder in the right position like we were talking about earlier.
You don't want to get all the way up, then have to come back down and move that ladder.
There's a lot of passion here in the building. There's a lot of passion. Slex is literally moments away from the World Championship.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Adam Brooks. He's
Desperation.
Throwing that chair.
Look at that belt swinging in the air.
Baseball right into the side of Slex's skull.
The only fortunate thing that I feel happened to Slex there is as he was falling off, he kicked that ladder over.
He bought himself some time.
Listen to the fans. Now they're chanting for Adam Brooks when moments ago they were chanting for Slex. This audience, this family love both men, but they know that only one is going to win this thing. Adam Brooks slung to the outside.
He held on then.
Yeah, Slex didn't see it. And if he turns around and sees it, he needs to knock Adam Brooks off that perch quickly.
Slex has tunnel vision. He's just looking at that belt.
Oh, now he's spotted him.
Seen him. And Adam Brooks was waiting for his moment. He knew he was going to do that. Managed to get the kick to the side of the head.
No, Slex knows there's no point. He'll be knocked down if he tries to climb now.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I think he's going to use it as a weapon against Adam Brooks. But Adam Brooks, Meteora! The Meteora!
His shins. Yeah, he's struggling.
He got the advantage, but how's he going to climb a ladder now? Oh,
One leg.
I was going to say, we've seen Adam Brooks almost destroy his elbow, destroy his lower back, and now it looks like he's destroyed his knees.
Oh, he's about to destroy Slex. No, he can't. He can't put weight on that shin there.
I was going to say, you try and suplex a man the size, the weight, the power of Slex. Oh,
without
no.
a busted leg.
Oh, no. Whirly Bill powerbomb.
These two men are destroying each other tonight. And whoever wins is going to take a couple of months to recover. And every single wrestler who has a spot in the Ballroom Brawl next month, they are watching this very intently. And they may be seeing one of these men do all the work for them as far as prepping their opponent to lose.
And a Ballroom Brawl, the winner can cash in within a year. And they could even do it on the same night, just like what Bronson Reed did when he won the MCW World Championship.
Cover!
Slex just suplexed a ladder into his opponent. That's different.
Yeah, came back and it copped Slex as well.
Things like ladders, these weapons are so unpredictable. They spring back, they bend in unconventional ways. Everything about them hurts.
But I can see a cut there on Slex's arm.
Least of his worries, but it does go to speak about the brutalness of this match.
Well, you don't know how bad the damage is to the elbow underneath. He needs his arms just as much as his legs to climb this ladder and seize that title.
More chairs?
Well, I was going to say, what else can Slex have in mind? Or is this just, he's so desperate to win this thing, to finally end this nightmare, that he's just throwing whatever he can find into that thing.
We talked about the experience advantage of Slex. He's had 8 extra years in his career. He has spent those 8 years learning different ways to hurt people. He has a greater well of offense and violence to draw from. And I have seen and I have competed in some extremely violent matches with this man. He knows how to use weapons and he knows how to brawl. He has more ideas, trust me.
Well, I was going to say, you can see he's setting up something.
Building some mad construction designed for pain. More time just right across the head. Get down, I ain't done yet.
I was going to say, I guess he needs another minute for his Lego set to be completed.
And what I love, he could maybe set up the ring and climb, but as we've said several times, this isn't a match to decide who is the fastest at climbing a ladder. This is a match to decide who is the best. And if Slex has to inflict a career-ending injury on Adam Brooks to prove it, he will.
I was going to say, give up on that, Chase. Found another one.
It also shows how much Slex knows that Brooksy isn't done.
Absolutely.
He has to go to such an extreme measure right now.
I'm not liking the looks of this, the positioning of those chairs. There's some real evil
maybe a
intent
super
here.
Slex.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, geez, and the ladder's right there as well, guys.
That's the thing in a match like this, everything becomes a minefield. Every surface of the ring becomes 10 times as dangerous because there's something metal and spiky on it.
Adam Brooks trying to fight out there, but he's just had a chair. He just got the wrong side of a chair right upside his head. And Slex now chopping
clip
away.
With a chair like that, your whole capacity to understand where you are in the ring is impaired.
The ladder, the chairs, everything is in awkward angles. This is very dangerous. We're finding ourselves in. Adam Brooks manages to slip out and caught Slex and he falls to the outside.
No, he manages to hold on to the apron there.
Could have fallen to the floor, but he's okay. He can still see what's going on.
Well, it's the desperation. You don't want to give your opponent that much time and space to set something else up.
Well, also, it's just every time you have to clamber up from the floor into the apron, that's precious energy that you could spend climbing the ladder to victory.
Adam Brooks. Oh my goodness. Slingshot DDT to the apron.
Did not get all of it the way he wanted. It looked like on the way down, Slex maybe might have slammed his hand down to brace himself and not smash his head there. The end result, though, is he still went crashing to the floor. It's an offensive maneuver for Brooks, but I don't know if it was exactly what he wanted.
I mean, my personal interpretation is that Slex's arm got caught on the way down. I don't think it was necessarily intentional. Slex might have hurted his arm, but then again, at this point, both men are just feeling pain everywhere.
I think it's a testament to how well they know each other, though. That Slex, he knows what Brooks can do. He's ready for things like those DDTs, like the Hurricane Ranas, like the Destroyers.
And also think of the mental fatigue. These two men have had to strategize for this incredibly grueling challenge, and their minds must be racing, thinking, what can I do next? What should I do next?
Their minds are racing, thinking, what happens if I lose? What happens if I lose this match? How do you come back from that? Slex came and he told Brooksy, you're a flash in a pan. You're the new sensation, not a success. If Slex loses to Brooksy, how does he come back from that after making such a claim to be the best? And likewise, Brooksy, his first major title defense in a year. If he loses this, they talked about starting a legacy tonight. If he loses against Slex, his legacy ends tonight.
Slex has seen what's happening. He is trying to rush in there, but Adam Brooks is so very, very close to the championship belt.
Yeah, he didn't have it in the right spot.
I think all those chairs were in the way. He just put the ladder where he could and figured he could reach.
Look at him just Slex,
going after that leg.
I was going to say, firing shots right on the outside of the knee there.
Trying to cork that muscle.
Guys, no.
Oh no, Slex now. He knows what he wants to do. Both men just fighting up top, and Slex is going for that suplex off the top.
He might be, but if Brooksy shoves him, he'll land on those chairs on his own.
Well, I dread to think that somebody's going for a ride,
Please,
and
no.
it's not going to have a happy ending.
Please, no.
Oh no, please, for the love of God, please no. Adam Brooks desperately fighting out of it. Slex desperately trying to hit this thing. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, whoa, whoa. No.
Sunset
Brooksy,
flip bomb.
Brooksy.
Oh my goodness.
Sunset bomb through a stack of chairs from the top of a ladder. The ladder is the only thing standing now. Everyone else is down.
Such is the nature of a sunset bomb. Brooksy sacrificed himself to go through those chairs as well.
It is not a nice landing when you execute a sunset bomb. You still come down, your legs still hit hard. Normally, there aren't a bunch of chairs there.
He's probably tasting his tailbone right now.
Look, you'd rather your legs and your tailbone than the back of your head.
True enough, it's still, that move.
But you need those legs to get up the ladder right now.
Gonna say, love him or hate him, you've got to admire the guts and determination of Adam Brooks. And look at him desperately trying to get feeling back into his legs.
This might be it, gentlemen.
If he can
I haven't
climb.
seen him move.
He's got it
He's
just
having
under
to
the
hop
belt.
up that ladder.
He's having to hop up so very slowly, so very gingerly.
And every time he does, that ladder gets closer and closer to falling over. And the higher you get, the worse the balance becomes.
The fans are chanting for Brooksy. I don't think anyone wants this match to end. It has been an enthralling chapter
Here
in
comes
this man's
Slex.
legacy.
Slex
Oh
is
my
starting to
God.
move.
Here comes Slex.
He's
Slex
like
is
the
starting to
bloody
move.
Terminator. Just keeps coming. Adam Brooks has got the belt, but he can't stay focused
His hands are on the gold.
because he's got those soup bones just smacking him in the side of the head.
No.
Oh no. Slex
Slex has
now.
got it.
Slex
He's got
has
it.
got the belt.
He needs the other hand up there to get it down.
Adam Brooks firing those shots. Slex.
Oh no. He's caught.
He's trapped.
He's wedged in. He's wedged in.
Slex went for the belt early and Adam Brooks was able to make him pay. Hit him from underneath and now long live the king.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still the MCW World Heavyweight Champion, the greatest Slex of all time.
Bloody hell. How do you unpack this contest? It obviously started with a sort of a singles fall contest. Slex getting the victory via the closing of business submission hold, which we suspect was a strategic decision by Adam Brooks to tap out to. Adam Brooks then entered the no-holds-barred, do apologize, my mind is all over the place, the Falls Count Anywhere section of the match, and he threw everything at Slex, including his own body, and finally had to fall from the top of the ladder through a table to even the scores, and then it came down to the ladder match, and both these men just pummeled the 7 shades of you-know-what out of each other, and ultimately it came down to those final moments. Slex, eager to become champion, overextended himself, reached for the belt, and Adam Brooks was able to fire the shots into the midsection, causing Slex to fall down, get trapped in the ladder, paving the way for Adam Brooks to start his legacy in 2021.
Slex demanded this match, wanting not just the MCW Championship back in his hands, but wanting to prove that he is the best. And now he sits there, empty-handed, looking at the gloat. Where does Slex go from here?
You can just see the look on Slex's face. It's so pained, but I think the most painful thing for him is that realization. What is next? Unfortunately for him, he just lost to the better man, undeniably. Well, it looks like Slex was contemplating going to shake the hands of Adam Brooks.
Yeah, or beat the crap out of him.
But decided to leave the ring instead.
Leaving right now is one of the greatest champions this company has ever seen.
No doubt.
And if not for a fatal error on top of that ladder, he may have been our 3-time champion. But tonight, like you said, Andy, it's all about that man, the greatest ledge of all time, our world heavyweight champion, Adam Brooks.
But now what happens? March 13th, who will step up to challenge Adam Brooks next? And of course, the Ballroom Brawl itself. We do know the one man, Richie Taylor, has the number 20 number, but there's 19 other fields to fill out, and one of those men could have the golden ticket to take apart a near-destroyed champion in Adam Brooks. 2021 is setting up to be an incredibly unpredictable year here at MCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Lindsay Howard.
I have been Lord Andy Carr. I remain Crackerjack.
And thank you for joining us. Welcome back. This was MCW Homecoming.